Hello everyone. In this video tutorial, we will show you how to install a web server built into Windows 10 called IIS Internet Information Services into Windows 10 machine. And first of all, let me try to check whether the IIS is actually installed. For that thing, what you need to do here is you just double click on it, then just type HTTP, then localhost. Okay, localhost. So if IIS is actually present or any other web server is actually present in port 80, then it will launch it automatically. So localhost is nothing but querying in the same machine. Okay, so when you type localhost, it should either display the web server's default page. Okay, so if IIS is actually installed, then it should display this display a web page. So it seems that it is not there. There is one more type of address where we can check it. It is nothing but HTTP then 127.0.0.1. Okay, in both this it should display a local web server if the web server is actually installed. Right now it is not installed, so it is not displaying anything. Okay, so what we can do here is, so where it is again showing unable to connect. So there is a timeout things. So that's the reason why it's not able to connect it, because the server is not installed. So let's see how we will be able to install the server now. For that thing, what you need to do here, you need to go to control panel, then go to add remove programs. Okay, then go to go to this program, then add programs, and in the programs and features, the you can see that turn Windows features on or off. Okay, so this is a basic internet information server. It's actually installed in this machine, shipping with the Windows 10. So there you can see that there is internet information services. You need to check on this. Okay, then you need to expand it, and then you need to see which are all components are actually going to install. So we also need to might need to have XPTV server as well, or so we will install XPTV service, web management, so IIS management console, worldwide web service. So these are all the default things. So I'm just keeping up all these default things and just checking it which are all things are actually there, to make sure that there might be some extensions related to ASP.NET. So that's what I'm actually checking here. It is somewhere here, because we want to show you an ASP.NET core application which is getting deployed. Okay, in IIS in the local machine, is in Windows 10 local machine. The same principle is applied to Windows Server as well. Windows Server also has an IIS. So if you go to any web server, standard web server which is actually publicly available in internet, you can see there also an IIS where there are two types of servers available. One is a dedicated server, where you need you will be able to get a dedicated server with a dedicated IIS. You can install it and configure it, or you can get shared hosting servers where multiple people, multiple customers will be able to configure and deploy their websites in that server. So that might be very cheap. If you want to purchase a dedicated server, then it might be expensive compared to shared hosting service. Okay, so there are a lot of popular shared hosting servers as well. So probably so one is one popular shared hosting server is smarter ASP.NET. So this is one popular shared hosting server where you will be able to get a normal account. There's a free account, 60-day free trial is actually there. You can log in into that. There is no credit card is actually needed. You can, if you want, you can create account as well there. Okay, so let's first install IIS. So this is where we actually so I'm just checking all these things, just to make sure what all things are actually going to install it. Otherwise, if the modules didn't install it, probably we might see this. Okay, maybe I might need ASP.NET 4.8, ASP.NET 3.5, maybe in order to install ASP.NET based application. It's not ASP.NET Core, but sometimes might need to test it locally as a basic classic ASP.NET application. So I'm actually installing this thing for now, not for the ASP.NET Core. Okay, so anyway, let me click OK. So this will install the required components in this local machine. So once it gets installed, then once if we type HTTP local host or HTTP 127.0.0.1, then it will display a default page. Okay, so let's wait for that. So till it install these components, let me tell you a bit more about smarter ASP.NET. So there is a 60-day trial version available. And we will be able to so in this shared hosting service, so there are, if you see that hosting plans, there are also dedicated servers which is available in this smarter ASP.NET. It might be expensive after the 60-day trial, so don't know whether dedicated servers is actually available for free trial, but shared hosting servers is actually available for 60-day free trial. You can purchase from once the free trial is over, then you can purchase it monthly or yearly, or maybe after 2-year renewal. So different type of options are there depending upon your business requirements. Okay, so this is one really good site which I actually seen where it has a lot of options. See this, these sort of things are actually installed built in. So there is this is a .NET based thing, content management system, .NET Nuke. Lot of WordPress sites, you can deploy it Joomla, and you can deploy different type of ASP.NET and ASP.NET Core websites. So all these things are actually available. These are the prices which is available. Just for information, I'm just telling while it getting installed. So and regarding dedicated servers, you can get it in AWS. Okay, AWS. This is called Amazon Web Services, where you will be able to purchase different type of dedicated servers based upon your budget and requirement. So one is Amazon EC2 service, and another one is Amazon Lightsail, where Lightsail is much resource might be limited, but it will be cheap it will be low cost compared to EWS plans, EC2 plans. Lightsail will be very cheap. Okay, and there are other plans, like there are other hosting providers like Azure also. Microsoft Azure is another plan, another set of servers where we will be able to deploy our ASP.NET based applications, okay, in Azure cloud, okay, as well. So these are all different options. Let me see. So it is actually completed. So these are all different type of options which is actually available. There are also other providers as well, like smarter ASP.NET. There are other servers like GoDaddy.com, but and Hostinger.com, then HostGator.com. So a lot of shared hosting sites are actually available, but as of now, I feel that this plan is one of the best shared hosting plans for, especially for ASP.NET. So that's why it is actually called by the name Smarter ASP.NET. Okay, so this is actually dedicated for hosting ASP.NET related sites. Okay, so let's try it again. Let's try the 127.0.0.1 again and see what happens. Okay, let's see whether you will be able to it still didn't probably we might need to restart it. Probably seems like we might need to restart it. Maybe let me try for localhost as well. HTTP local host. Okay, so this is one thing. Yeah, so for localhost it actually come for 127.0.1. Probably didn't configure for that. So this is one way to test it. Okay, one way to test maybe 127.0.0.1. let me try it again. So normally it should come. So it is actually coming for 127.0.0.1 as well. So if IIS is actually installed, you can see a default page like this. Okay, for either for localhost, HTTP localhost, or HTTP 127.0.0.1. maybe even yeah, it might be okay for 2 as well. Okay, see this. Okay, so this is a basic loopback address. This is called a loopback address. Okay, so if you want, you can ping it for this loopback address. Ping see this command. So ping 127.0.0.1. okay, see this, okay. Maybe we can try for ping local host, see what happens, okay. So yeah, so these are all different ways in which you will be able to check the connectivity. Ping is actually used for connecting, testing whether the remote machine is up or down, okay. So maybe we can ping like www.google.com, okay. See this, okay. Sorry, gonna hold on, please check. Ping, some problem is there. Anyway, let's skip for that. Let's try to so this is what so the ASP.NET application application is, I mean the AIS web server is up, and it is actually displaying a default page like this, okay. Now we will be in the next video, we will be showing you how to deploy an ASP.NET Core application into IIS, okay. Thank you, thanks for your time.